Nope. No, not gonna listen to you. Nuh-uh. You're there for a reason, okay? What? No, I'm not gonna. No. No. Stupid Sherman always telling me what to do. I'm getting tired of him so much. Where was that? Oh no! No, Mega Buddha, stop!
Starting mission now!
Viewtiful Joe for the GameCube. Well, there's only one thing we're supposed to do with this thing. Henshin a Bon, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, I will now be the first ever person to not only fuse myself to this TV with this video game, but I'll be doing it with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Polymerization card. Commence fusion. I activate my spell card, and I put up my Viewtiful Joe, this Triniton TV, and myself. Commence fusion. Is it working? Oh, excuse me. Oh, damn it. You buffoon! Get out of here! Get out! So the story begins with Joe and Sylvia watching the Captain Blue movie. And it's not just any Captain Blue movie. Oh no. This is the greatest Captain Blue movie. I mean, look at Joe. He's standing up while watching it. But that's not common courtesy for movies everywhere. You need to sit down. And Sylvia, she's a loyal, devout Christian girlfriend. He needs to know the rules of the theaters before, the theater cops come and get them. But, I mean, in doing so, she got a little flirtatious towards Joe. And in doing that, she invoked the theater cops. Because she changed this PG movie to a PG-13. We can't have that. Everything needs to be PG. Sylvia, what were you even thinking? This is on you. Bye-bye. So she gets kidnapped and whisked away to movie land. And Joe, with quick thinking and quick reactions like a mongoose, he goes off to save his beautiful girlfriend Sylvia. Or he just gets kidnapped by a giant robot. Bye-bye. But it wasn't just any giant robot. It was Captain Blue controlling the whole situation. He gives Joe the almighty V-Watch, power to destroy world. I don't know. But you know what? He forgot to give Joe the V-Watch, but how to activate it, didn't he? Didn't you, Captain Blue? Oh, but don't worry, because later on Captain Blue gives him the powers, but only if Joe fights him in a duel. Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to be a real hero. Oh really, Blue? That's real fair of you, because for heroes they fight fair. That's a #1 rule, The Power Rangers, they fight fair. It's not like they gang up on the poor bastard. But in doing so, after defeating Captain Blue, he is then given the power of he gets the power of slow. You can slow stuff now. With the power of slow, he defeats a helicopter, by punching in the bullets. What? Whatever. And then he gets another power after defeat. Why does he have to keep beating up Captain Blue? How many times do you have to be teaching you the same lesson, old man? The future is now, dude. And while he gets the new ability, Mach Speed. It's like slow, but the opposite of it. And with these new powers, he has then reached the almighty forces of Jado and the first henchman, Dark Fiend Charles III. And oh boy, this guy, he is blind. He's a bat. And But I mean, he has to hear stuff. How do you not know the movie's still going on, you idiot? I mean, it's not a movie anymore. It's a game, and you know. Shh, you know what? Let's just move on. Move on. Oh, what's this? Captain Blue? Oh, hey, I seem to. Why do you keep doing this, dude? Why you beat him up and you get zoom? I'm not even gonna get into that. Because you just zoom in. And you just punch more. I don't know. You zoom! Zoom! What? Whatever. So onward you go fight. Iron Ogre Hulk Ogre? Oh, like the Shrek man? Get out of me swamp! After defeating Iron Ogre Hulk Davidson, Joe is introduced to a plan so evil in its right mind that he cannot, you know. Sylvia, she's not that important. He has to move onwards and save the day, acting on Captain Blue's behalf. With his trusty steed, Sex Machine, he's onward to fight a bunch of... Six Machine. But anyways, he fights a bunch of enemies with his ship, and then he meets Aquatic Terror Grand Bruce. Now, a little known fact about this guy, he is based off Bruce, the animatronic from Jaws. And that's not the only reference. See, Aquatic Terror Grand Bruce has the highest health points out of any character in the game. That is also a reference to how long these movies are. You know, it's a movie about a shark. Just shoot it! There's nothing. Go. The end. Oh God.
Wait, have you seen the movie?
Huh?
Have you seen the movie?
Well, I don't see how watching the movie. It's just a shark. Just shoot the stupid thing. Like, I mean, sharks commit less murder than vending machines. You know? I mean, Joe has killed more sharks than vending machines. So after defeating Bruce, you move onward to the submarine to stop the process of destroying the city. Whereas you meet another character whose name is Another Joe. His name is Another Joe, right? It's not Evil Joe. It's not Anti-Joe. His name's Another Joe. Oh, you can't stop the writing process over here. They're coming up with creative names. You know, you got Dark Fiend Charles III, or you got Iron Ogre Hulk Davidson, Aquatic Terror Grand Bruce. This guy, his name is Another Joe. Okay, well, don't worry. After you beat him up, I mean, hold on. Before I say anything, Joe did say, right? Like, I don't have ear dyslexia. He did say whoever wins must change to a yellow outfit, right?
Whoever wins has to change into a yellow outfit. Okay?
Well, Joe, we're waiting. Yeah. Well, he doesn't do that because, like Captain Blue before him, doesn't fight fair or never keeps his word at all because they're both heroes. Whatever. It turns out that Another Joe was some purple guy and flies off, but Joe, he's not gonna have any of that. He needs him to change to a yellow outfit. So he catches up to him, but turns out that this character's named Alistair, and yes, blah blah, Devil May Cry, Alistair. Okay, bye. And what is this? He's reading a script. Now, let me get this straight. If he has a script, I'm going to assume that every other villain has a script. And if that were true, does that mean that everyone knew they were gonna die? Oh, that's messed up. Oh yeah, hey, Mr. Villain Man, it says here I'm gonna die. Yeah, what? So? I don't want to. You don't get a say in this, dude. I'm sorry, but you gotta die. Oh, that's messed up. Whatever's. Over here, Alistair doesn't care about what's happening with anything because, you know, he's just so obsessed with the idea of being strong. You know, I'm kind of sensing a pattern here. Sylvia's so obsessed to Joe that she didn't even pay attention to the movie, and because of that, she got kidnapped because shut up. And Joe over here is too obsessed with being a hero that's not. Sylvia's not even in his mind right now at all. You know, and Alistair over here doesn't care about what Jaddo's doing. Whatever. Point being, Joe keeps moving forward and he finally meets up with Sylvia. But Sylvia, she's having none of that because she knows what Joe's been doing this whole time. She was never a top priority in Joe's mind. But I mean, the ends justify the means, and while here he is, Joe's saving the day. But not so fast, because here he is, Fire Leo, but the whole brains of the situation, here to ask Joe to join his team. Oh yeah, no, he clearly is the final boss if he's asking Joe over here to join. Why would you do that? Why would you ever ask a hero to join your evil plot? Like, what? That makes me mad. Whatever. Joe beats him up. The end. There you go, Joe. Onward to the sunset with your wife or girlfriend, whatever. Bye bye. Oh, what's this? Before the, how does he say it? There always has to be a plot twist before the happy ending, huh, Joe? Isn't that what you said?
There has to be a plot twist. That means things always go wrong once before you get to the happy ending. Hello?
Well, it turns out that Fire Leo wasn't even the final boss, and it turns out it was Captain Blue. Now, I'm gonna have to stop right there. What? Yes, Captain Blue was the ringleader of the whole situation, you know? He's been doing it since day one, and that also includes training Joe, though, you know, because he trained Joe for whatever reason. I don't know why. He just did. And oh boy, man, this is a crazy scene, man, because Joe's over here absolutely decimated about the whole thing, you know? He gets to see his hero being the bad guy, you know? The guy that Joe based himself off, you know? The guy that was the protege to that, like, he's broken down, but also turns out that he's also Sylvia's dad. And here's the part where Joe, he's in the crossroads of his own destiny, you know? He gets to see the man he lived up to, the guy he saw bigger than life, you know, and in this situation, he was literally looking up to him, and he got to see him turn into a bad guy. And it's up to Joe to think, well, if I've been working on Captain Blue's behalf, what do I do in this situation? What would Captain Blue do? But in this case, it's not what Blue would do. It's what would Joe do? And while Joe, he enacts it upon himself to do it what's right. And that's to teach Captain Blue, King Blue, how to be a true hero. You know? And it goes full circle. Starts off with the game, telling Captain Blue to Joe,
I'll show you how to be a real hero.
Now it's Joe's turn to teach him.
I'm going to show you what it means to be a true hero.
And so Joe defeats the villain and he becomes, well, he defeats the villain, yes, but he also defeats his master, his mentor, or his hero. And in doing so, Joe became his own hero. Not with the workings of Captain Blue, but by the workings of Joe and what he thought it meant to be a hero. And if I'm allowed to make a little moral towards the whole situation, this whole time Joe has been acting on behalf of Captain Blue. But it was only until the end where he acted upon himself. Because to be a better person, or to be a better person, you can't be going your whole life thinking, what would this guy do and how would I do it myself? No. I guess what we have to do is take the knowledge and the experience of other people's and mix it in with our own. Only then can we become better persons. We can't just go around the whole lives just, I'm going to do exactly what he does. Because you're not going to be a better you. Sure, you're going to be a better him, but will you be a better you? And after defeating the game, you get sent with a special message called, everyone loves a hero, everyone loves you. Now this rings a bell, or it touches upon something, because that's clearly what Joe did. And Joe is based off the average Joe. He is you, as you are him. And if we're allowed to use that little quote in mathematics, you know, if everyone loves you and everyone loves a hero, that must mean that you yourself are your own hero. And we can't be a better us's or a better you if we're living in the shadow of someone else, or if we're doing the exact same thing they are. And Joe became a better person, a better hero, by being a better him. By learning from the experience of Captain Blue and becoming a better hero. Oh man, this game was great. There's a sense of satisfaction when you dodge something and you just slow punch it, or when there's a group of enemies and you just Mach speed them, or when you solve a puzzle you didn't know how it worked with your slow and speed. Oh, this game is amazing with a branch of billion characters that are so crazy. You know, you got Charles III, who's just he's great. You know, there's parts where he's laughing and he's laughing so hard he's not flapping his wings, falls down. Iron Ogre was singing a song the whole time, and it's a repetitive thing, but I love it. Bruce is an idiot. How do you not know who Gum is? Oh, and I laughed about this earlier. Why would you name him another Joe? What does that mean? And that's not even the end of it. Because after you beat the game, what is his height? Same as Joe. What is his weight? Same as Joe. And I think there's a typo there, but there's one point where it says some as Joe. You're welcome to play the game and realize that, because I'm not the only one who saw. I hope not, because it does say some as Joe, and that's not even the biggest thing. Fire Leo is 1 trillion degrees hot. How are you walking on the floor? What? He's 9 feet tall too, dude. That's a lot. That's not even like Captain Blue over here is unmeasurable. And I guess that adds credence to the whole all your heroes are bigger than life, because he is literally unmeasurable. Oh, look, not even mentioning Six Machine, right? Well, how fast is it? Mach 600, well, no, Mach 66? I mean, to do a sonic boom, you have to like barely Mach 1? What does Mach 66 mean? I don't know. Oh man, this game is just the pinnacle of just fun, goofy. It's great. It's fantastic. And I really appreciate you guys staying tuned to watch. I know it just arigato gozaimasu, or how the German folks say danke. That's another Shrek reference, donkey. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, and
Hey, how's it going?
where have you been?
Well, I was getting a sandwich.
It takes that long to get a sandwich.
Yeah, I told you.
You did not tell me that you were leaving to get a sandwich.
Yes, I did. I told you I was going to get when I was hungry.
It's been what? How long? What? 2 years? A year?
Well, I mean,
I don't even. It doesn't.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, I guess, but you're just back, okay?
Yeah, I'm back.
That's just it.
Yeah. Do you want a sandwich?
Well, I mean, I've been doing this whole show myself. You know, I could have used a little help.
I thought you just learned that you don't need any help.
I mean, I guess that's what the lesson was about right now. But I mean, you know, I did say that to become a better person, you must gain experience from others and use that to become a better you. I can't do this by myself. I needed help.
Man, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm back.
I can't really. Well,
And
I don't. How do you end an episode? I don't know.
You almost always spend the best time to figure money and ease and let yourself cry. You almost always spend the best time to figure money and ease and let yourself cry. You almost always spend the best time to figure money and ease and let yourself cry. You almost always spend the best time to figure money and ease and let yourself cry. You